Okay, guys, in this video, I will share my Major League Soccer betting model projections with you. I will test this betting model, so I will share this process with you on my YouTube channel. So I have put it together for our members to explore soccer. I'm not huge soccer fan. I'm not huge soccer betting fan, although I make every single year a couple of bets, and I also make a couple of profits each season as well. But I usually don't share this process through YouTube videos because I need to be consistent with this. But with Major League Soccer, I will be consistent because this is something new I put together and I want to share with you. Maybe I will make some adjustments as well here. Uh, and this, as I said, this is something I have created for our members to explore, and it is they can recreate this betting model based on the knowledge they already have in our masterclass. But anyway, I will share all this week's projections with you, and I hope my numbers can help you somehow if you bet on Major League Soccer. So what are these numbers? So here I select the teams, then I can select the date. I type decimal odds, I use decimal odds, but at the same time, you can also see American odds. This is the totals. Those are fair probabilities calculated from bookmakers odds because we know that bookmakers have a week. On the right side, I have set some settings. This is adjusted Kelly criterion, which will identify a qualified bets. So I set it at 1.5, which means that I'm looking for a little bit bigger discrepancies. This is some home field advantage, which is used back in the formulas, and this is something I could adjust. I could go a little bit deeper with this, but I made it simple. This is over under. I will look for 1 point difference between my projected numbers and bookmakers numbers. For example, if the total for bookmakers would be 5, it will highlight me that this should be over, right? If the I don't know if the total would be, I don't know, let's say 2.5, then it would recommend me to bet over. Okay, this is how it is set on. But if I want to look for much more bigger discrepancy or less discrepancy, I can change this to zero point 0.5, and it will show me over, for example, even if this is even if this discrepancy is smaller. Okay, so this is, if you have this betting model, this discrepancy can be made by you, so you can set your setting. Those are just basic things. Okay, so anyone who has my masterclass can create this thing. Okay, so nothing special. Okay, we have some if functions, nothing special here. If you check, okay, you see some if functions, nothing special. Okay, and this is for Asian handicaps. Asian handicaps are basically turning three-way bets in soccer into two-way bets. Okay, so I will add draft and team A probabilities together, and the same for the second team probability and draft together, and then calculate adjusted Kelly criterion. Okay, and then on the right side, I also set some other rules. Adjusted Kelly criterion. If so, this is this number, right? If it will show between 1.5 and 2, this would be 1 unit. If it is between 2 and 2.5, it would be 1.5 unit, and adjusted Kelly above 2.5, this would be considered as 2 units. So this will be the strategy. As I said, I'm testing this. It is completely new, based on my soccer betting model ideas, and I want to share this with you because it will not take a lot of time for me, and I can share this process in one video to share all the games for next week or the whole weekend. Okay, so the first game, this will be played today, Saturday. Home team Austin against LA Galaxy. One of the problems, not problems, but tricky thing was with home and away teams, because usually in USA, home teams are listed below or the second. In soccer, they are listed first. Okay, so I double check this. This is the tricky thing. But let's go to the first projection. So my model projection shows that away team LA Galaxy should have 62.69% of chance. All those projections are based on expected goals. I didn't make it complicated, but it is based on expected goals, and based on my projections, LA Galaxy should be favorite. And you have two options, basically three options in this game. So those are bookmakers odds, and adjusted Kelly criterion shows 3.42, which based on these settings is a good value, and it should be 2 unit play. I always recommend, if you bet on soccer, you always go, not always, but try to go with Asian handicaps. Asian handicaps will eliminate three-way bets. Okay, at least this is better. I also use the same concept in baseball betting with plus 0.5 when it comes to first five innings, where I still get good odds. Okay, so you can here set what is the minimum odds you will take with Asian handicaps. Okay, so in this game I found the value with LA Galaxy plus 0.5, which means that they should not lose for 2 units, and over 3 goals at 1.89 at 1 unit. Okay, so over under bets can be only 1 unit. I could also make, for example, if the difference is 1, then it is 1 unit. If the difference is 1.5, it could be 1.5 unit. If the difference is 2, then it could be 2 units. But I will make it simple. Just want to see how the betting model does against the market. Okay, Orlando City Toronto, based on my projections. Toronto should be at 4.38. They are 6.6. There's no value, not enough value. So, but still, they are, based on my projections, slightly underrated. And I also didn't find value in over under. There's no Asian handicap opportunity in this game. New York Red Bulls, Vancouver. Vancouver, based on my projection, should be 3.97. They are 5.14. So no value. Also no value in Asian handicaps opportunity. I also saw. I would probably need to go a little bit deeper with this home field advantage. You have two options to do this. Okay, you can either check historical teams, and you can create a factor for every single team. But I think it is much better to go with overall team's home field advantage. And American soccer home field advantage is slightly bigger than other European leagues' home field advantage, which is interesting because in Europe, sports fans are much more passionate, and some home grounds are very hard to play, but data is not lying. So I should probably adjust this home field advantage. I will see this during the season, and I might adjust this a little bit. Okay. New England, Inter Miami. Based on my projections, Inter Miami, there is some value with Inter Miami. Uh, Also with Asian handicap, but based on odds, I think the odds were below 1.65. So Inter Miami at 1 unit at 2.27 or plus 127 could be a good bet. DC United against Seattle. There is no value in sides, so my betting models gives 45.69% of chance to win to DC. So maybe small value with what I did. Maybe some value with DC United as a home team, but I found the value in over in this game. Okay, so my betting mode projected 3.5 goals, bookmakers 2.5. Okay, so over 2.5 at 1.88. Okay, I will also track totals against sites, and then we will see how the betting model goes against totals. I usually don't. Maybe it will work well against the totals. Anyway, then we have Columbus Crew against Montreal. Based on my projections, Columbus should be 1.68 or minus 146. Bookmakers minus 182. No value in totals as well. Cincinnati, Colorado. Based on my projections, 3.46 on Colorado. Bookmakers 4.9. no value, and also no value with totals. This is something you can see here. Adjusted Kelly criterion for Asian handicaps, adjusted Kelly criterion for sites. Those are all basic things. You can find all this information on my website. Water probabilities, how to turn into decimal, how to turn into American odds, size difference, and so on. I think every single sports bettor should know how to use this. Those things are like basics of driving. Those things are like license if you want to drive a car. And with this, I think you will be much better than those who just look for sports picks. Okay, New York City FC against Charlotte, no value, as you see here. No value, adjusted calculator, all below zero, so close to zero. The same story with Philadelphia. We can check also the totals, no totals as well. Philadelphia, Real Salt Lake. Based on my projections, the numbers are completely fair, as you see. No value. Dallas against Dynamo. I think Houston, based on my projections, Dallas should be plus 192. They are plus 183. No value, no value with totals as well. Minnesota Sporting, based on my projections, Minnesota should be minus 109. Bookmakers plus 105. So it is very close. The same with the totals. Then we have Nashville against San Jose. I found the value with San Jose, but Asian handicap, plus 0.5 at 1.9 to 2 units. Why? Because I have San Jose at plus 121, bookmakers plus 277, and that difference shows that this could be a 2 unit qualified bet. Chicago Fire Atlanta, same story. I have Atlanta at plus 116, bookmakers plus 188. Atlanta plus 0.5 at 1.68, 1 unit should be qualified based on these projections. And then we have home team Los Angeles against Portland. Los Angeles, I have them at minus 348. They are minus 179, and because of that, straight Los Angeles FC is 2 unit qualified bet. Okay, so those are all my numbers for Major League Soccer. So this game is played, I think, not on Sunday, but some other day. I need to change this date. I think it's Monday or something like that. Okay, I will change this. Okay, but anyway, I hope you got some ideas, some insights. And if you bet on soccer, I wish you good luck. Thank you.